In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make a grid in Affinity Designer. A grid is a simple visual guide that helps you align shapes, text, and layouts with precision. It won't print or export, but it gives you a clean structure to build on. To begin, open the Affinity Designer app on your computer. If you don't already have a document open, create a new one so you can actually see the grid appear on your canvas. Make sure you're in Affinity Designer, not Photo or Publisher, and that your workspace is visible. If your interface looks minimal, try exiting full screen or expanding the window so the top menu bar is easy to access. Next, go to the View menu at the top of your screen. On Mac OS, you'll find it in the System menu bar across the top. On Windows, it's at the top of the application window. The View menu is where a designer keeps all the options related to what you see on your canvas, including guides, rulers, and, of course, grids. If the View menu is grayed out, make sure a document is active by clicking anywhere on the canvas. From the View menu, click Grid and Axis. This opens the Grid and Axis Manager, a panel where you control how the grid behaves. Think of it as the command center for your grid settings. You'll use this panel anytime you want to adjust the way your grid looks and functions without affecting your artwork. Inside the Grid and Axis Manager, enable Show Grid. As soon as you toggle that on, a set of lines will appear over your canvas. This overlay helps you measure spacing, maintain consistent margins, and align elements neatly. If you zoom in or out, you'll see how the grid scales with your view, which is helpful for both broad layouts and fine detail work. The grid is purely a visual aid, so it won't interfere with your design layers or export. At this point, your grid is active and ready to guide your layout. If you want to refine it later, this same panel lets you explore options like grid spacing, subdivisions, or switching between different grid types. You can also choose to align the grid to your artboard for tidy layouts or use angled grids for isometric designs. And if you prefer objects to snap to the grid as you move them, you can turn on snapping when you're ready for even more precise placement. That's all you need to display a grid in Affinity Designer. Open the app, head to View, open Grid and Axis, and enable Show Grid. With this in place, you'll find your designs come together faster and look cleaner.